There's been a lot of interest recently in the sort of personal growth, self-help field, or just actually in the mainstream public, about this term attraction, or law of attraction, or like, The Secret, or that was sort of what started that movement. And you're offering law of attraction coaching. So can you tell me, what is that going to give to somebody who comes for a session?
Well, first of all, you have to know what law of attraction is.
Okay.
So law of attraction is like energy moves towards like energy. So basically, we are energetic beings and we vibrate, and according to how we feel. So if we're feeling happy or joyful, we're vibrating at a higher frequency. If we're feeling low, angry, resentful, we're at a lower frequency. So wherever we're vibrating, we're going to draw those experiences into our life.
How does that work?
It's a universal law.
Okay.
I don't have the workings behind it, but if you observe yourself and observe what's happening in your life, you will become aware of it. And for example, if somebody wakes up in the morning and they're in a really angry place and they head off to work and they're going down the road, they're going to run into traffic. If they stop at Tim Hortons, they're going to have a lousy server. It's going to be a lineup that's like forever. And their whole momentum, they're in a negative momentum. And so it's just going to draw that type of energy because they're on a frequency. So they're drawing that frequency to them. So all the people that will be joining them will be on their frequency.
Right. So I would guess from that, that in order to draw something different, you need to shift your own feeling so that you can shift your own frequency.
That's right. And it's not just about thoughts. Because a lot of people will say law of attraction, like, for example, if you're needing money, well, I just have to think abundance. But if you don't feel abundance, you're on the non-feeling abundance frequency.
Right.
And you're going to continue to draw that.
So how do you create a feeling of something when you're having thoughts that are very different from what you feel like? You're looking in your world, there's no money in the bank account.
Right.
And I'm thinking, I'm going to run out of money.
I'm going to drown. Right.
How do you change your feeling about it?
Well, you don't look at that. You look at the things in your life that are abundant. And so you start vibrating at that frequency. So it's all about where you're focusing. If you can't look at money and feel good, then don't look at it. And I know people will say, well, the bills are coming in. You gotta pay your bills. Pay as little attention to it as you can. It's hard. It's a practice, especially if someone is in that place already. And in health too. When people aren't feeling well, it's hard not to think about it because you feel the pain. But it's better to feel the pain with hope than the pain with despair.
Right. So it's about where you place your attention.
It's where you place your attention. So you become aware of how you feel when thoughts cross your mind. And once you think something like positive or negative, it will take a momentum because law of attraction brings it to you. So if you start thinking of good things, other good thoughts will come, and it has a momentum going that way. Same with the reverse. If you think of a negative thing, then all of the momentum keeps going on the negative side.
So what could someone expect coming to you for some coaching with respect to law of attraction?
Well, I would have them meditate is a key for me because that helps them focus on who they really are, that they are an energetic spiritual being.
And you support them in learning how to do that, for example?
Yes, in different ways to meditate. And I would have them observe their thoughts in the day and notice, just become aware of how you feel in your day. That would be my first suggestion. And then when people become aware, then they start to say, oh yeah, how do I change that? What can I do to change that? And then there's different ideas, different techniques, different practices to help people do that. And
you would just support them step by step in becoming somebody who can learn how to do this in their life?
That's right. And once you become happy, once you focus there most of your time, the law of attraction can't help but bring you all the things that make you happy. So all those desires that you have out there, they're there waiting for you. You just have to find the frequency of it.